All right, White Sox fans, let's talk about the playoffs. But before we begin with the Sox, let's talk about something that makes no sense. It needs to change. In every single sport, they need to look at the conference, take the best teams, period, rank them accordingly, and let's have the playoffs. You cannot have a situation where you have a Braves team with 88 wins locked in a series with the Brewers when you have the Dodgers with 106 wins who have to play a one game elimination against the Cardinals. That is ridiculous. The Braves have the fifth best record in the National League. So, how in the world could you have the Cardinals and the Dodgers playing in a one game elimination? If anyone should be playing, it should be the Braves versus the Reds in a one game elimination. So, what I've done is take the six best records in the American League, six best National League. Now, you could do this in a few ways. You could have the White Sox versus the Yankees or the Blue Jays, and then Red Sox versus the Yankees. You could even have it where the Rays play the Blue Jays, Astros, Yankees, White Sox, Red Sox. So there's different ways. You could even have the Braves and Reds play a one game elimination, Yankees, Blue Jays play a one game elimination. So there's a few ways you could do it. But the bottom line is to have the Braves with 88 wins and have a team with 106 wins have to play a one game playoff. It's ridiculous. It makes no sense. And it needs to be six teams. You have the Blue Jays with 91 wins, and they're not even in the playoffs. So, like I said, these are the six best records for the National League and American League. These are the teams that should be in the playoffs. The Braves should not be locked into a series. The Giants and Dodgers should be the number one and two seed. Rays and Astros should be the 1-2 seeds. And it's just common sense. It should be like this in every sport. So if you're a Dodger fan or even a Cardinal fan, you should be angry that the Braves, with less wins than you, are comfortable locked in a series against the Brewers, while you have to play a team with 106 wins, one game elimination, anything can happen. And the Yankees and Red Sox, seeing them play in only one game, that's sad. Shouldn't be like that. So it's going to be interesting, but I hate this. I know if you're a Dodger, Cardinals, Yankees, Red Sox fan, I know you hate this. I know if you have a brain, you will agree with me that it should be the best teams and they should be seated correctly in Let's Play. I'm sure you'll agree with me. But now let's go to the White Sox. All right, so pitching. It's all about that pitching. So we need everyone to be healthy, obviously. Carlos Rodon needs to be healthy if we're going to win the World Series. Dallas Keuchel is finished. He is done. He can offer you nothing. Yet he's going to be on the playoff roster. I don't know why. I don't know. There's no way in a close game could you put Dallas Keuchel into the game. He has been terrible. He is done. He should be released from the team. And thanks for what you have done, but it's over. All right, so we got Lucas. Hopefully, he's at his best. He's going to need to be. Dylan Cease, we need him to be at his best. Lance Lynn, we need Carlos Rondon to be healthy. Please be healthy. We need Liam. We need Kopech. We need Lopez. We need Bummer, Crochet. Why did they still have him on here? We need Craig Kimbrough to be better. We need him to be at his best. Welcome to the American League, Craig. We need you to be a lot better. But the bullpen is pretty much healthy. So really, just Carlos Rodon. We'll have to see his health status. But the pitching is going to have to be at its best. I mean, obviously. Hitting wise, Abreu coming through with the RBIs and the homers. His batting average, I would like to see it higher. Grandal, he did good when he played. Anderson, the heartbeat of the team. Andrew Vaughn. Um, Obviously, like to see that batting average a lot higher, but this is his rookie year. Um, Johan, a lot of people have been tough on him because they expect so much from him. When you look at him, you just expect so much. You expect better than 263 from him. It's only because, like I said, the expectations of him. So, Luis Robert, fantastic. This is the kind of numbers you want to see Eloy Jimenez put up. Gavin Sheets, 250 limited time. Eloy Jimenez, a sad 249. You want to see him with Luis Robert numbers. Once again, you look at him, you can't help but to expect big numbers. Brian Goodwin had some moments during the regular season. Adam Engel can't stay healthy. Um, Lori Garcia, much hated, but he has come through with some hits. So let's hope he has some big moments, coming off the bench or even starting sometimes. Zach Collins needs to be cut from the team. Um, Hernandez, offensively, has done nothing for the Sox. It's a shame. He did all the damage when he was with the Indians, but he's done nothing for the Sox offensively. That really sucks. Hopefully, he can snap out of it and do something. Billy Hamilton had some moments in the regular season. Um, yeah, so the playoffs. We know that the White Sox suck on the road. We know that. 40 and 41. I have a question. I don't know the answer, but has there ever been a team to win the World Series that had a losing record on the road? I don't know the answer, but if you do know the answer, let me know in the comments. This troubles me. Their road record troubles me greatly because they don't have home field advantage. And the Astros are pretty good at home. This troubles me. If the White Sox lose to the Astros, they can look no farther than them losing to bad teams, not taking advantage of playing bad teams, and getting a better record to secure home field. If the Sox should lose to the Astros, this whole season will be a disaster. They will spend all winter long wondering why. Why couldn't they get a few more wins to secure that number 2 seed? There will be a lot of regrets on that team. A year wasted because you couldn't get a few more wins against bad teams to lock down the 2 seed. It could be their downfall. But when you're in the playoffs, anything can happen. You can get hot. The pitching can be lights out. The hitting can be timely, and that's what it's going to take. If you guys remember the '05 White Sox, timely pitching, timely hitting. When they needed a double play, they got it. When they needed a strikeout, they got it. When they needed a base hit, they got it. When they needed a home run, they got it. If you didn't get to watch the '05 White Sox, they have a DVD collection of all the games. If you want to see timely pitching and timely hitting in in an entire playoff run, watch those games. Timely pitching, timely hitting won them a championship. Fast forward to 2021. It's going to take timely pitching, timely hitting for them to win the World Series again. When they need a double play, they're going to have to get it. When they need that strikeout, they're going to have to get it. When they need that base hit to drive in that run, when they need that home run, they need to get it. And when you're in the playoffs, everything is new. Players who didn't live up to expectations in the regular season can become heroes. Everyone has an opportunity to get that hit that wins the game, to throw that pitch that seals a game. So, but I'm concerned. I'm concerned with the health of Carlos Rodon. He's a stud. I'm concerned with the road record of the Sox. I'm concerned by the lack of hitting from Eloy Jimenez and Cesar Hernandez. These two got to do better in the playoffs. They have to. So those are my concerns with the White Sox, and I do not want to see. Oh yeah, uh, Craig Kimbrell. He's my concern in the bullpen. I do not want to see Dallas Keuchel pitch unless we're blowing the Astros out by 10 runs, and then you can pitch Dallas Keuchel. So this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Um, let's see. On the road, we can see the ERAs. Carlos Rodon, Lance Lynn get it done on the road. So, want to see them pitch those road games. That's why it's important for Carlos Rodon to be healthy. You need Rodon and Lynn and Lucas to pitch the road games. You need that. We go to the home. We see Lance Lynn, Lucas, Dylan, Rodon. So it's clear to see they're better at home. They're just better. So they don't have home field advantage though. So let's go to hitting. All right. On the road, Eloy 272 on the road, 212 on the road for Andrew Vaughn. Hernandez doing nothing. So now let's go back to the home. Rayu bats worse at home. That's surprising. So does Grandal. Johan Mancada, Mancada bats better at home. That's good. Um, Luis Robert just hits wherever he's at. Vaughn bats a lot better at home. Um, Adam Engel is terrible at home. So is Eloy Jimenez. That's surprising. You would think that at home they would hit better, but Eloy at home is just terrible. So is Adam Engel. So that's kind of surprising. Hernandez, my gosh, 230. So I don't know. I go by the whole regular season and I look at the numbers, and Hernandez and Eloy, they're and Garcia, they're batting at the bottom of my lineup. Um, I'm going by the whole year. I want players who have performed for the whole year to bat in key positions. So it's going to be interesting though because everything is thrown out the window, and it's going to be exciting though. It all starts this Thursday. What a series! White Sox versus the Astros Thursday. I don't know if it's going to be a day game or a night game. We'll see, but it's going to be tough. It is going to be tough. Make no mistake about it. Let's go to the Astros real quick before we close out. So the Astros, they got bats. They have bats. So we look at the numbers, and they can hit. My goodness, can they hit? So it's not going to be easy, not at all. So they have a little bit of just a little bit of pop in the lineup. Just a little bit, nothing special. But they got a lot of hitters though. A lot of hitters. So let's go to the pitching. Our pitching has to be tough. It has to be. So for the Astros, let's see. You have their pitching. Luis Garcia, absolute stud. He's tough. Um, Lance, pretty decent. Then you have Zach Greinke. He's got the pedigree. You never know what he's going to do. He may really step it up for the playoffs. So their pitching is pretty solid. Obviously, looking at it, it's going to be a tough series. This is going to be tough. So it's not going to be easy. But anyway, this is why you play. This is why you went through everything for this moment. And 11 wins is what they need to be champions. So let's hope they do. Um, we'll see what happens on Thursday. We'll talk about it. And hopefully it's a White Sox win. If they can win on the road, that is so huge. They got to do it. Big first game Thursday. Huge game. All right. Go White Sox.